The Poisoned Apple, a fractured fairy tale, written by Anne Lamblett. Once there was a witch who detested a princess. This particular princess was getting a little too sweet for her own good, and any decent witch knows just how to deal with a princess like that. A poisoned apple. For months and months, the witch had worked tirelessly to collect countless rare ingredients. She had only enough for a single apple poisoning spell, so everything would have to go exactly according to plan. First, she mixed the ingredients in her cauldron. Next, she carefully dipped the apple into the bubbling brew. It began to transform. The spell had worked. Her secret weapon was now complete. The witch waited for the princess to pass through the woods and gave her the poisoned apple. The witch's plot was in motion. Now she'd get to watch from the woods as the princess took her final bite. The princess had been on her way to the dwarves' diamond mine to bring them lunch. The witch watched impatiently as the princess handed out provisions to the hungry men. To the sixth dwarf, she gave the poisoned apple. After polishing off most of his other food, the sixth dwarf started to take a bite, when he was interrupted by a couple of hungry forest animals. Since he was already full, he supposed he could share. So he gave them the poisoned apple. Happily, the animals leaned in to take a bite, when they were startled by a foraging squirrel, desperate for something to feed her babies. Their hearts went out to the hungry little ones, so they gave her the poisoned apple. The witch couldn't let the apple get away. She hadn't put all that work in for nothing. She had no choice but to climb right up that tree after the squirrel. She had only a little further to go when suddenly, crack! Down, 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 the witch fell. When she came to, she couldn't remember who she was, where she was, or what she'd been doing. The squirrel was concerned and gave her a tasty-looking apple. It seemed strangely familiar, but the witch was hungry. And so, having unwittingly escaped the witch's scheme, everyone in the forest lived happily ever after. Well, almost everyone. This witch is going to find out that wicked actions can come back to bite you.